can't count, apparently. Guys, welcome back. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. Today, we've got a very, very special 1911 we're going to be talking about. This is one of the new Brownells Retro 1911, their classic 1911. Nice kind of 80s inspired two-tone look, harkening back to, you know, old school 80s sort of thing. This is their take on a Series 70 1911. And this is something that they came up with in conjunction with Ed Brown's custom shop. This is a very, very cool 1911 416 stainless steel lower, stainless barrel. And of course it has Ed Brown's famous action and components and typical fit and finish that you would expect out of an Ed Brown. It is a carbon steel blued slide. You've got Bomar style combat sights that are fully adjustable. They have some anti-glare cuts in the back to help cut down on the glare, and a nice big square front on the front. This is a all business 1911. It's got GI style serrations on the rear. Buddy, this is one smooth 1911. You got adjustable trigger, got very nice checkering on the front of the grip. Man, just a beautiful 1911. I'm gonna shoot a little bit. We're gonna try it with a wide variety of different magazines today that we've got available, and we're just running some Freedom ball ammunition today. The gun ships with 2 Ed Brown 7-shot magazines. 45 ACP, baby. They all fall to the 45 ball. Each gun also ships with a big old jar of Motrin. You know, so if you got your old man back pains, I'm just kidding. 1911's not an old man's gun. 1911s are awesome. Okay. I'm gonna catch hell for that one, aren't I?
Oh yeah.
That's all right. Let's have a little fun. I don't think you could ask for a better shooting gun than that. I mean, it'll shoot better than I can shoot. I can promise you that, okay? These things are very accurate. All right, we're gonna step up to, we've got some Browning BXP. This is some hollow point personal defense ammunition coming out of a 10-round Wilson Combat magazine. So this is our extendo. See how that runs. All right. You get into some of the more finely fitted 1911s, sometimes they won't run some types of ammunition. So let's see if we've got a good mixture of a rattly old GI gun versus a well-fitted machine like you would expect from Ed Brown. All right, hollow points. We've got some sodas. You can see where this is going. Man, I would expect nothing less. Let's see, Winchester Defender, PDX, 230 grain. All of this has been 230 grain ammo. Wilson Combat, 10-round magazine. They do stick out of the bottom a little bit. What a smooth shooter. Yeah, buddy. Tell you what, I'm gonna try to shoot the cap off the soda, right at the top. Cool stuff. All right, so there's a vote for the Wilson Combat. We've tested the Ed Brown magazines. All right, now we're gonna move to Chip McCormick Power Mags, 10-round mag. Again, they pop out of the bottom. And one thing I want to mention real quick before we shoot anymore. What I look for, like when I'm looking at 1911s, when the barrel is in full lockup, if you take your thumb and just take the barrel, push down, it should not flex right here. I mean, I can push as hard as I want right here. That barrel is rigid. It is solid. It is not moving. There is absolutely no movement in that barrel. This is a wonderfully fitted 1911. I took it apart to clean it last week. I went out and put maybe about 200 rounds through it just to kind of break it in and make sure everything was going to go well. And it digested 200 rounds, no problem. And I took it apart to do some cleaning on it, and I noticed that, you know, people wonder, oh, well, why do you need a bushing wrench to take a 1911 apart? And people don't tend to realize that the bushings on some of these well-fitted 1911s, I mean, they're on here. And something that's got a nice tight-fitting bushing, that's where you're really going to get that accuracy from, is the fitment of the barrel and the fitment of the bushing and the slide-to-frame fit being really nice. I mean, this gun is well fitted, but it seems to be eating just about everything we can throw in it, which is cool. All right, getting back to the 230 grain ball ammunition. It's definitely a nice 1911. I'm getting some stringing on that group, but the reason that group is stringing, it is definitely my fault. It is not the gun. These glasses are messing with me. I'm trying to be cool and wear the retro glasses, guys. All right, so throw me a bone. Man, what a shooter. Absolutely. Very, very, very accurate. Let's try and man, sighted in perfectly, right? You know, out of the case. Our gopher right there's laughing at me. I mean, as 1911s go, I don't think you're going to find a better shooting 1911. All right, now we're down to 8-shot Chip McCormick Power Mag. So this is the Power Mag Plus. Chad, you said that one of these Power Mags was causing some stoppages in your Ruger?
Yeah, when we shot the Ruger, the SR 1911, one of those mags, I don't remember which one, had a failure to feed about halfway through the mag.
So we might have a failure in one of these magazines, but we may not. Let's give it a try. All right, so with the 8-shot Chip McCormick, it only pops out of the bottom just a little bit and you get one extra round. Obviously the safety operates just like any other 1911. You still have a grip safety, skeletonized hammer, typical, you know, Ed Brown custom fit and finish. All right, we're gonna reach out to some longer distances. Here's a 35-yard shot.
Not bad.
No, not really. It's probably about, I don't know, the size of a grapefruit at 35 yards. And I'm not a particularly talented pistol marksman like some people are, but I'll take what I can get. All right, we're gonna punch out to 75 yards. This is pushing it, but hey, why not? We are running this sucker. Okay, we've got a couple of, these are just Ruger marked magazines. These are the ones that came with your SR?
Yes, that's
okay.
correct.
We're gonna try these. Trying to feed it a variety of different magazines, guys, just to see what the story is. Seems to be running everything quite nicely. What an accurate pistol. I mean, if you were getting something like this as a potential carry pistol, if you're wanting to carry a 1911, as a Series 70, it's awesome, wonderful setup. As a range pistol, definitely wonderful range pistol. But man, it's just got that classic appeal. It's nice and retro, which seems to be a thing right now. Seems like, you know, retro's making a comeback, which is cool. Not bad if I can do my part. I mean, it's eating every bit of ammo and mags we're throwing in it. Man, what an just accurate, just wonderful pistol. So fun to shoot. I'm stringing some of those shots vertically, and I think it's just the way that I'm picking up on these sights. The front sight is very thick and defined. This is a great style of sighting arrangement for a combat pistol because you can really just do your thing with it. It's great for that. This is a very well fitted 1911 and it's made extraordinarily well. And it's just really cool. This is a configuration of this pistol that's only available from Brownells and by way of Brownells / Ed Brown as a collaboration. So, you know, it's got that Coca-Cola grips on there, which is really cool. You know, got the diamond pattern, nice checkering, not too overly aggressive. It's just got a nice classic appeal, perfectly the type of setup you would expect to see in like a retro 80s film, you know what I mean? It just screams back to those days when, you know, FBI agents were carrying like pistols that look just like this, and you see them on like Miami Vice and all the 80s movies. This was a popular type of configuration to see a pistol in. And it still holds true today as a very viable solution for anybody that needs a great range pistol or great personal protection unit or anything like that. Wonderful pistol. You can't go wrong with anything made by Ed Brown. It's a very high quality unit. I would compare shooting this pistol to driving a Ferrari. I mean, it literally, this is an upper end handgun and it certainly deserves a distinction. You know, Ed Brown doesn't put his name on anything that's junk, and this pistol's definitely wins in my book. It's awesome. So guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I did it some justice. I was getting some nice groups. I think the shades are throwing me off, but that's all right. I get some points for style. It makes up for it a little bit. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for supporting our channel. Those of you who purchase man cans, those of you who purchase merchandise and shirts over on the web store, those of you who support us on Patreon, all of those funds go right back into supporting our channel. We really appreciate all of you. You're awesome. Thank you for watching, and don't be afraid to get a little retro every now and then. You might get the itch, you might get the bug. Have a good one.